last left our heroes, they had just taken over the city of Tyrannus and faced an insane defeat during an unnecessarily declared war at the Battle of Corinth, most likely aggravating the Athenians that were much later going to fight and creating conflict a lot sooner than we wanted or hoped and anticipated. Alright, so currently we are sitting on, we only have one general. This is Eurydion. Agamemnon is currently injured because I was stupid enough to have him attack Corinth prior to actually being prepared. Eurydion is going to be spending a couple of turns mustering forces and basically just holding down Mycenae? Is that how Mycenae, that's how it's pronounced. I am super dumb about that. So, real quick, we're going to take a look at our... Whoops, that was not what I meant to click on. We're going to take a look at our economy and try to get some more Divine Will going on here. Aphrodite is going to be really great in the early game, so... Oh, that's right, we're actually short on resources at the moment. Well, can we steal any from someone? Looks like we can. Alright, so we took some money from one of our vassal states. I don't know why I clicked on that again. Now we're gonna go ahead and kiss Aphrodite's ass.
Cannot be ignored.
Oops, that was not Aphrodite, that was Hera. What does that actually give us, though? Oh, well, I'm not gonna be on a militant campaign for a while, darn it. Pay attention to your clicks, buddy. Alright, so we have a temple honored to Hera, and... yeah, alright, let's go ahead and just end this. Get things moving along. Press the speed up button because we're not going to wait all day for this. On the plus side, we've only made a handful of enemies at this time. And one of them is significantly weaker because even though we lost to Corinth, we still kind of... No, I'm not giving you my gold for no... Yeah, I'm sure it is utterly regretful, but ask me if I care. Alright, Aphrodite smiles down upon us. Sweet. We're gonna need a second general. So we're gonna see if we can make that happen. Preferably either an archer or a defender. I think we're gonna go with an archer. Yeah, we'll hire this guy. We aren't really going to do a lot with him at the moment, but we will have him in the wings. So, I'm going to go ahead and do some construction, get some economic growth going here. Maybe look at some plans for some additional economic growth. Actually, we don't have a whole lot going on at the moment. Our conquest failure really set us back here, so yeah, I mean, that's about it. We can end the turn here. Maybe let's try to stockpile a little bit of bronze. So we'll steal some from our buddy. Luckily, they're very chill with us, so even with a little bit of greed, they're just kind of like, oh yeah, no, it's cool, dude. It's fine. We'll work with it. You know. Okay. Their demands... What? No. No. I'm just gonna give you bronze because you want it. Let's see. That I'm fine with. Free food, and they just want military access, whatever. They're granting it to us as well. We don't really go south after we battle Tyrannus, so I don't really care that much about that, especially since we can probably make an ally out of them.
Some natural resources are rare, found only in certain areas. While such sites may of course be acquired through conquest, resources may also be...
Yeah, okay. So I think it was the Pylothians who just, made an offer, so if we can try to get our Pylosians, I should say. So if we can get like a solid like friendship thing going, like an alliance, I think that would probably be a good idea. So
what can I do for King
I don't
Agamemnon?
want to vassalize. Let's make a barter agreement. You don't seem to care a whole lot about wood, so we will offer you, let's say 100, let's say 1,000. Wait, no, we don't even need wood. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, we'll skip on this for now. Okay, so we have a few action options. First of all, let's take a look here. We have a bunch of archers now, and they have immediate power boosts because they got immediate veteran status. Corinth has not yet been moved. We need to set him up.
We're on the move.
As a secondary option for some possible backup in the future. We're gonna want to give him some archers as well, so we'll drop some bowmen on him. Get a couple spearmen as well. Some light infantry. And I'll do it for now. Alright, let's take a look and see what our royal decree options are. I think do make a lot of use of heavy infantry, and we are still building our army. Ooh, but that's pretty helpful in the early game too. So we'll do that for now. Just because we want to focus on growth if at all possible. At some point in time we're going to have to fight this guy, but if at all possible, I really don't want to fight them in Corinth. So, yeah, again, we will just go ahead and pass. So, they want regular stone. They're offering a peace treaty, a non-aggression pact. A little bit of stone is fine. Mostly doing it to keep peace with them. I don't think Argos has anything against us right now, but why give them the problem? Okay, we have a Corinthian invading our territory. We're going to run away from this Corinthian and effectively surrender. Okay, well, that ended up being an enormous waste. No. Okay. Alright, so I'm officially extremely miffed with what just happened. So let's see. These guys still need to heal. So I can't really rely on them. We'll get another defender.
I love a challenge.
We will send him.
Wait for it. Easy
I guess
there.
back here. We'll just leave him there. It's not a huge deal. I think we want him to effectively be more focused on siege warfare.
I know their weaknesses.
I think we're probably going to need some more. Just one more unit of heavies, which we won't have until next turn anyway. Or until next turn. 2 turns from now. And then we will have this guy go ahead and start bringing up the rear as far as power goes. Yeah, with him, same thing. I want to start off with some heavy infantry, which is what I was planning to do with the other dude. Maybe about 4 units of it. Just get a couple of archers. He doesn't need as many. I think I'm going to have him focus on close quarter combat scenarios. But for now, that's what we will give him. Go ahead and throw a couple of... see, how fast is this guy? 48 versus 48. So this is just like inherently better. Yeah, that's what we'll set him up with for now. And then we'll just see how things go from there. Once again, holding up in my Mycenae because, yeah, we have to defend. But we're coming for you, Corinth. Your days are numbered and the number is small. Now, one thing that's really concerning is after we take Corinth, we are immediately going to have to start
of your settlements
start dealing with Athens. Okay. Alright, Agamemnon is back, so we can go ahead and get him back onto the battlefield. But he's going to have to take second fiddle for the moment.
Never beaten.
Always outclassing the enemy.
It's really necessary to have him have additional troops. We'll allow it. I mean, yeah, why not? Because now this guy can be predominantly a skirmish support option. And then
Might prevails.
you are going to need some stuff here coming. Oh, we're going to start losing food. So, yeah. We still have to worry about how we're going to exactly beat Corinth. I think it would actually be best to go ahead and remove this, get this guy into position, and focus on his developments, and then you can come in later. Because once we take Corinth, we can go ahead and start developing a second settlement for food. Let's take a look at what some of our options are.
Lord of the Achaeans.
That helps us get more money. Oh, okay. This is also good. Yeah, we really want this going on because that ultimately will help us develop a better economy, which is what we really need. The stronger the economy, the better our chances are of being self-sufficient in holding an army. We haven't done this in a little bit, so we'll go ahead and demand some food from the Troyans.
Riches now belong to me.
Cool. And then
Let my enemies beware.
we need to plan Agamemnon's developments, which, I mean, let's go ahead and start him off with. Oof. We're gonna have to come back to you, Agamemnon. I'm sorry. Unless we just cancel out this guy's army. No, I think we need to start looking at some diplomatic options. What do we not need? Sadly, I think we actually do need everything, so... I mean, next turn we do have some additional growth, so I say we end the turn and then see what happens. No. Not doing that. No. Everyone just wants me to have a willy-nilly trade brodom with them, and it's like, no. Bite me. Yeah. I'll take that battle. No, it's not going to be a defeat. It's going to be an outright slaughter. I have a major advantage against most of these guys. Alright. First Corinthian battle. This will at the very least, and I do mean the very least, weaken them a great deal. Now the strategy for this one is mostly going to be hold them at bay while I shower them with arrows. We're going to see how that works out. I have not ever used actual archers in this game, and I'll be honest, I've never fielded this many in one single blow, but either this is going to be a decisive victory in which we no doubt win, or it's going to be a defeat that still puts us in a really great position. And I'm seriously hoping for the latter. Alright, now, we know that they're going to come from somewhere over there, but we don't know exactly where. I think we can put some archers up here. No, we cannot. That is a non-access point. Yeah, these rocks are just kind of more or less a pain. Okay. In that case, what we're going to do is we will take 2 lines of heavies, spread them kind of thin over here, and then we will literally just plant a ton of archers right in the wings, right where we need them. And then on one side, we will have some additional skirmisher support and some light infantry support in reserves. Additional light infantry. Just in case. We're essentially going to do the exact same thing over here, but we're going to still keep the bulk of our army over here. Oh, that's right. These guys are also going to kind of more or less be a tank option. Again, these are going to be supported by those dudes and have these guys sitting here in reserve. Let's see where our opponent is, see if we made the correct guess. We kind of did, actually. Alright, so they're kind of directly moving in. So what I want to do is take the main force and get them right in position here. Specifically, I want these guys prepared to move forward. And put these guys kind of right there. You set. You're gonna move forward, but you're not really gonna do a whole lot. Okay. So they still haven't attacked, but they are marching directly towards us. I think these guys intend to flank. Don't think they realize it's not gonna really work out for them. Alright, so these guys have some coverage going on. We will go ahead and
your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
And yeah, just kind of have them. Alright, you guys are going to come around here. You are our main flanking option, or a flanking option. And then we will have these dudes drastically weaken them from this side. have these guys also coming from behind over here. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to do something. Alright, so you guys try to fight these dudes off, and
Your
you
hero
are going to move in
is
for a
under
flank.
attack.
Yeah, he's going to be under attack. I ordered him to fight. Okay. This needs to be dealt with immediately. Alright, we already have a bit of a rout going on, which is good. But we really need to focus on trying to diminish their army, especially these guys. So, while we have a flank going on, we also need to move into a position where we absolutely destroy these guys. It looks like, unfortunately, one of our spear troops has broken off into the major fray. But if we continue to surround these guys, and finish them off, that will give us a noteworthy and fantastic advantage. You need to fire on these guys, and you guys need to get over here.
Your warriors are losing heart.
That's bound to happen when you're surrounded. Alright, so these guys are in the retreat. We got a bunch of these guys in the retreat. We'll go ahead and send these guys back in. Alright, that's a full surrender right there. And those guys can retreat as hardcore as they want. I'm trying to figure out where the rest of my clubbers are.
Your warriors have been routed.
Yeah. Alright. So, we have a bunch of fleeing going on. We just need to get to the rest of the bulk of the army. Yeah, valiant defeat. I don't think so. Not on my watch. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of slow... Yeah, of course it's close enough to taste. We surrounded their army, filled them to the brim with arrows, and continue to do so. Alright, these guys decide to come back for a little bit more, so let's give them a little bit more.
The foe
You
has sighted
fight
your
them.
hidden units.
You Alright, you spear guys need to go after the archers. And then you archers just need to focus entirely on making sure everyone who is within your bow range just straight up dies. I want this hero killed, if at all physically possible. Let these guys run all they want. If they decide to come back later, we can deal with it, but kind of like that. Look at this, we just straight up annihilated them. These guys are in surrender. These guys are fleeing. These guys
One of your units has no
forever.
more ammunition.
Well, then they can figure it out from there, can't they? This guy right here is literally our biggest threat, and he's not much of a threat. Alright, you guys aren't shooting anything, so we're gonna go ahead and have you shoot them. You also aren't shooting anything. Why aren't you shooting stuff? Alright, we have a full broken surrender here, so we'll send the spear team. Alright, surrender here. Full surrender. Cool. And that is how you destroy a Corinthian army. And take, like, no casualties. We are definitely going to have to rebuild some of Eurydimon's army, but ultimately I think that went off without a hitch. Okay, so In part because I am petty and want to demoralize, and in part because I need to increase the morality of. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, this boosts the motivation of your admin, so we'll go ahead and go that route.
Reputation grows.
Hardly.
Mythical units of great power may be summoned to fight alongside your armies.
Okay. I did not know that, and I don't know how to get them. We will look into that a little bit later. Okay, so... a little bit late for that. Trying to figure out exactly. What's some extra bronze? Or how about making heavy units cheaper? Alright, so this guy is completely retreated into Corinth.
I'll do it right.
I'm sure you will. But for now, you're gonna do it my way. Which is by marching over to Corinth.
I'll have to refuse.
What do you mean you'll have to refuse?
King Agamemnon.
On our way. That's impossible. Break some heads. All out attack.
Yeah.
I'll win or die trying.
So, well, we have it encircled.
I know that
We will use Eurydian. Dude,
Eager
come on.
for action. That's beyond me.
The heck it is.
I'll win or die trying. Off we go.
Come on,
Afraid
attack.
not.
Afraid not. Come on, dude. We already have him on the ropes.
A god among men.
If you say so, dude. Alright.
I shall.
Put in some dudes over here. Let's see what else is going on. Eurydian.
Outclassing the enemy.
Yeah, okay, so this makes it to where my team is faster, which is really good. So Eurydian can have that ability. What else do we got going on here? We do have a resource shortage, and we need to fix that. So diplomacy it is. We need to find somebody who does not care about bronze and really wants wood, because that's our best option. Here we go. No, wait, never mind. This guy really cares about I said that backwards. They don't care much for wood. We need somebody who does not care about... Okay, this guy doesn't care about either. These guys, I should say.
I'm delighted to deal with King Agamemnon.
Alright. Let's open up a barter agreement. How about you hook me up with, let's say, 500 bronze per turn, and I'll give you 100 food? Okay. 500 wood. Not enough. $200 food? Dang it, this guy is just a tough baller. Alright, let's go ahead and change this to a 600. Okay, close. How about 1 gold? How about 5 gold? Alright. We has us a deal.
Easily done.
Fantastic. So that should take care of our bronze shortage. We still gotta figure out what we're gonna do about food, but we have a little bit of time to work with that. Okay. Well, I got a little bit of extra food and bronze out of that because I totally forgot that was the thing that we needed to focus on. You're still rallying. I think we can effectively just attack at this point. Yeah, we have a major advantage. We could literally just choose not to do that. But I would much rather just do this, yeah. Further humiliation. Subjugate these guys to my will. Expand my empire, you know. Normal Roman stuff. Now, if I remember right, this is just a non-walled city. Yep, it's not. So it doesn't really matter. Well, it does kind of matter. So this guy is literally just a set of brutes. I think, honestly, where he's at is his best spot. Because from here we can just send him in. And then it's the allies that I'm really worried about getting in there.
The gods smile. Reinforcements are here.
Yep, they are. So we more or less have to set up our plan as we go. For now, what we will do is we'll go ahead and send some troops in, I guess. Here and here. And then we will go ahead and send our spear armies in this way. I mean, this really could not be simpler than everyone attack and you join them. Now, unfortunately, we have a huge bulk of army over here that we've got to deal with. So we do need to focus on making sure that we engage in every way physically possible. And then we can just have our bowmen finish them off. Once that's taken care of, it should be fairly easy to move in. Unfortunately, over here, the situation is more or less just going to be hold them off and hope that we can do some serious damage. Like, literally just hold them in position and hope that they don't really move. I suppose we could actually send some archers over here now to help mitigate some of the damage.
Your hero is under attack.
Yeah, that'll happen. Alright, we'll get another set of archers over here. What are you guys doing? Why aren't you fighting? Annihilate them. So much unnecessary hesitation. Alright. They literally just opened up their flank to us for what I can only describe as no good reason.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see how the situation's going over here. So we have a full surrender, a couple more forced surrenders. We will have you attack these idiots. You guys attack these idiots. You guys need to attack the general. You are the general. Let those guys run away. They can. That's fine. We need to redirect the aim of these archers that are coming over here to join from this side. Okay. So yeah, as about expected, this entire side over here is fleeing. Why in the world has this entire group over here just completely stopped. Alright, we need to send you guys in after these guys. So we can set back the skirmishers. You need to chase after these guys to keep them from coming back. Alright, we have a surrender here.
Hungry for glory. Go at them!
This group is about done. We have more official surrenders here. I think it's literally just going to be a simple matter of completely enveloping them. I mean, we literally have people not doing anything yet, and we have surrenders left and right. So once we break through the main force, it's just a matter of intimidating the hell out of the skirmishers, which it looks like we're already doing with our own skirmishers. See, and everyone's breaking off now, so... Yep. You guys need to come over here and help finish these guys off. You need to come over here and help finish these guys off. And you need to come over here and also help finish these guys off. Kind of an overwhelming amount, but it's what needs to be done. Surrender, surrender, surrender. I think the entire army is about to surrender, because it's all over the place at this point. We 100% have this. Yep, back to victory.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
We have taken the city of Corinth. And it is now Mycenaean territory. Corinth for the win, baby! Look at that. Experience, food, bronze, gold. We even got a little motivation in there for good measure. Alright, we are going to... loot and occupy.
Do it right, be rewarded.
Perfect. So, Corinth is now mine, which means it is also now my responsibility to fix this place. And after it is fixed, we can start turning it into a much more useful territory.
I'll win or die trying.
Agamemnon is still doing pretty good. The Symphathos group, though, they're most likely going to have to be attacked. I really hate leaving myself this wide open to the Athenians, and hopefully being wide open to the Athenians is a very temporary thing, but we will see. But Corinth is officially ours, and in due time we can develop it into a very helpful, very wealthy city-state.
Or regret it.
Alright. And
I always knew we'd win.
Alright. So, Eurydion is officially going to be our main conqueror. We still have a lot of work to go before we can actually consider attacking these guys. I do need a second army, because these are all encircled cities, which takes a lot of extra work. But we're going to have to take the city of Megara, and then we're going to have to take Athens. By the time we get over there, they will most likely have developed a huge army. So, with any luck, we'll see what happens. Construction available. Not really.
We will go down in history.
We'll do dread of Ares, because we can use that to intimidate somebody out of our way. Good little flex, though. Alright. I think we're pretty much set. We are still losing a lot of food, but it can't be helped until we are in a better position. Unless we get some divine will from Aphrodite over here.
Make a sacrifice that cannot be ignored.
Yeah. Hopefully she can help. So Aphrodite is going to be our bro now. And yeah, there's nothing really we can do about that. So let's take a quick look at our missions. So we need to take full influence over Mycenae. Maximum strength. Start a turn with 20 units in a single army. That's doable.
Fighting fit.
We need a few more, so.
Sweet.
I mean, why not? It works. That's still 2 turns away, though. So we could pull those guys and then just re-add them. Make them wait a couple turns, since I'm not all that eager for Agamemnon to be ready to fight. It's not really all that necessary. Can you muster at the moment? You can. Let's go ahead and get you a couple of bowmen and some flankers. And then we'll worry about the rest of your army a little bit later. Alright. Moving on to the next turn. A lot of movement going on, it seems. You want gold and a non-aggression pack? I don't think so, buddy. How about we cut out the gold? No. Let's see. Do you have anything I want? You have food? I'll cut you a deal. You want 10? No, I don't know about that. Okay, you want 500. 25 gold. And how about 100 wood? 101 wood. Kid you not, that actually works sometimes. Okay, how about that? This worked out well, sure. No, we do not need wood that much. Da 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 da. Okay.
I know their weaknesses.
How are you still mustering? That's stupid. Alright, well, first of all, we need to take better care of Corinth, and a settlement upgrade would definitely be a good idea. Gonna have to do some line sharing over here. Sorry, but we do need to fix this place. Are you serious? We're still short. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware of that. We don't really need to work on any additional construction in Tyrannus. Who can we barter with just to get a little bit of wood? These guys have no value for wood. The
I have nothing
Spartans.
but respect for you, brother.
Good, good, good. How about you give me, say, 50 units of wood, and I give you nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, dude. I just had to fix the city I destroyed. But seriously, we do need this so we can go ahead and continue developing our food. Diplomacy is rough. That's all I have to say about that. I think at this point we can just go ahead and end the turn. See where things go. And then next turn we can just like steamroll Symphilos. I don't want your wood, and I don't want to give you my bronze. Yes, actually, that puts pressure on the Athenians, so that's a major advantage. Or a advantage. Another huge thing about taking Athens, it gives us a direct shot right over to Troy. Alright, cool. And we will concern ourselves with the use or need of Corinthian later. For now, Agamemnon, you are going to attack this guy.
Break some heads.
Since he has decided to have an issue with us. Alright, it looks like we're already set for a victory, but let's go ahead and prove it. I think this is still considered Corinthian territory anyway, so... But this time we won't need any backup. It's literally just going to be hard front, flank, missiles, you know, the good stuff. I've been calling him Eurydian and it's Eurymedian. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep calling him his incorrect name. Okay, so ooh, this one's actually gonna be challenging somewhat. There's only one real way to attack, and that's to go in through this side. So, there is a second entrance over here, and I think we will just leave it open because I don't think that they can pull a significant amount of damage. We will go ahead and use this as our primary flanking position, so we will send these guys and these guys with a troop of these guys over here. Everyone else, you will be taking the main front right here with Eurymdon. You're getting reamed on. We'll go ahead and put we're actually going to go ahead and put you at the flankers as well. We'll, that's right, we will have the clubbers over here. We will mostly have our archers supporting these guys. So these are going to be our bulk brute force push in guys. These are going to be our move in position and flank them guys. Alright, as expected, they're not using that side, so we can just straight up move into position.
I've got this.
Yeah, it's probably the laziest way of going about that, but efficient. So the hope is to draw them basically into this mudslide, hold them into position with our heavies.
On the move. Moving up.
And then we will use the archers to rain down arrows. And then as soon as they're in the correct position, we will have this entire troop come in and more or less finish the job.
Don't hold back.
I'm gonna go ahead and start goading them into battle.
Go at them. Massacre them.
Yep, that got them.
Foes beware.
Alright, so now we come over here
Those at your
and
command.
we use... Oh, okay, they're coming in. So our plan is probably going to go exactly as expected. Hopefully, at least. Yeah, these guys are holding the fort, showering them with arrows.
No mercy.
We will have these guys coming in and attacking from the side.
Your warriors are losing heart.
Yeah, that don't happen when you're getting your butt kicked. I have to have those guys come in and fight from that side, and then have them come in over here too. You are effectively doing nothing, so you're just going to be an emergency
Ready to
flake.
fire. Massacre them. Combat ready. Don't hold back. Massacre them.
Yeah, okay, so we have a full rear flank coming in. On top of the fact that they were pinned in the first place.
Combat ready. Don't hold back. Foes beware.
This may prove to be more difficult than I originally thought. Okay, we're gonna
Victory
send...
is close enough to taste.
Alright, that's about what I expected. We'll send those guys in this way.
Go at them.
Fire on these guys with these
Trained and ready.
archers.
At
This
your
is no longer a
command.
necessary form of attack. We will have this group of archers attack this one. And then we'll just go ahead and keep the rest of these guys in the reserves. Oh, we had some archers take damage. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's just go ahead and march right into town. We've got everyone running. Alright. Just for argument's sake, we're going to go ahead and have this troop march directly into the city. And we'll have these guys actually fight for now. And we'll target the one group that isn't already running for their lives. I think we got this. I think we will have officially incorporated Corinth into our territory. Yeah, looks like it. Everyone's fleeing. There's not really any sign of resistance. I mean, our worst chance of having any kind of resistance. Yeah, we still gotta get this guy to give up, but... Alright, so we have a surrender here. You need to come in here and take care of that. Troops rallying is not good. These guys are probably exhausted due to the rain. That's something you got to keep an eye out for, is weather conditions, which is not something I did this time around, although I really should have. Can you get these guys to move faster? Thank you. Hold on. We will have these guys move towards the victory circle, since these guys can effectively handle the rest of this. Alright. So those guys are on the ropes. These guys are coming in for the whole victory party. And everyone else is just kind of lightly skirmishing. Alright, surrender and surrender and... Alright, let's take this victory point.
You will soon hold the enemy's victory point.
Oh, I'm well aware. Multiple surrenders in place. Oh boy.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
I would hope so. When we're this close to victory. Yeah, we have surrenders all over the place. We have like 2 stragglers, and that's it. That looks like that's a full surrender. Boom boom! Another territory incorporated into the great Mycenaean Empire under Agamemnon. Agamemnon. Dude, we had a total of 160 losses. Get wrecked. Ooh. Yep. Loot and occupy. Nice. Expand that empire, baby. The Corinthians are dead, and what used to be their territory is now mine. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at Symphos. Repairing it's not going to cost a lot, and we can get some benefits out of it. Eventually. So this is now all mine. All of this belongs to Mycenae.
I've got what it takes.
Alright, you will most likely be sent over towards the Athens side of everything. You as well, soon enough.
King Agamemnon.
Yeah, King Agamemnon indeed. Okay. Make sure we're not in any negative favor with Aphrodite or anyone else. So, take a look at what else we got going on. Agamemnon has not been moved. We do need to go ahead and put him over here in a guard post, and what do you know? We have problems. Well, he's just outside the territory to recruit the good stuff, so we've got to get him back over here so he can get the good stuff. Some veteran
We are
archers
set.
will without a doubt help. Oh, that reminds me. We need to make sure that...
Eager for action.
I just don't need to shuffle his army around over here.
Lord of the Achaeans.
Yeah, some archers, and we can worry about the flankers later. Get some basic defenders in. We are gonna have to figure out exactly what we're gonna do about our food shortage. We have a bunch of economic stuff we've got to be concerned about. Alright. You can be put into a Hecate position. What that does to this doesn't really help, or I don't know, but I mean, it's supposed to help. Yeah, there is a resource shortage indeed. Mycenae, commandment available. Let's go ahead and do organized games so we can have some growth.
I'll do it right.
Generous host seems like a good idea because, again, we need growth. So did we already take a lion's share? Yeah. So we'll take a little bit of that. And we still need about 500 food before we can put this to rest. Move on to the next turn. And try to figure out everything from there. So this is where diplomacy kicks in. We have next to nothing to offer, and someone definitely wants something. Question is, who and what? This guy wants something.
I accept that words also have their place in war.
Like a non-aggression pact. There's Achilles anyway. Do a single barter, which generally makes him happier. So we need 500 food. Not a huge deal to him. Let's say 50 bronze. No. 60 bronze. No. 70 bronze. 75 bronze. 77 bronze. 80 bronze. 85 bronze. Perfect. Okay.
Works for me.
Alright, we don't kill each other. And I have enough food to make it to the next... Almost enough food to make it to the next turn. Okay, hold on. I'll just remove a mustering.
Lord of men.
Yeah. Okay. The sad thing is unfortunately the not losing is a huge part of what's setting us back. How stupid is that? Okay, well, that about does it for this video. Pass the turn and come back to this a little bit later, but yeah, Siege of Corinth went really well. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day.